Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another wargaming and miniature video. In today's video, we're continuing on with our ancient update. I've got an ancient project that I'm working on. I've got some armies that I'm building for a game called Meg. I'm working on some figures right here. And basically, these updates just let you know where we stand, what's going on with the figures. Now, I did a live stream earlier today where a lot of people were following along with me. And then I went off on a tangent about the SCA and stuff like that. But let's talk about this army right here that I'm working on. This is a Alexandrian Macedonian army, right? It's got 4 tugs of pikemen. I'm still working on those. I drilled out all their hands with the pin vise so that the pikes should be able to fit down in their hands. We'll have to cut these rods down to size for the pikes. Plus, I've got a unit of hypaspits. We've got some slingers, which they're packaged as Balearic slingers, but I can use them as Rhodian slingers because I think a slinger is a slinger. And then I've got some Cretan archers. Got some Cretan archers. Got some agrarian javelin men. I have some Thracian archers here, but I think I'm just going to list them as Macedonian archers. And then I've got some Thracian warriors here. They're listed as peltasts, but so I ordered them thinking they were peltasts, but when they came in, they're actually Thracian warriors. And I learned something about Macedonian peltasts are there's a thought that they're not just the javelin throwers, they're also warriors in a way. And these guys are carrying the large, like Roman oval shield. I don't know what kind of shield that's called, there's a name for it. But they have these rhomphias in their hands. There's like these long sticks with a curved blade at the end of the stick. And then they have the Thracian helmet on. Macedonians wore that same type of helmet, so but I think they're actually supposed to be Thracian warriors. So that's what I'm going to base them up as. 3 units of cavalry. So we're looking at 2 companion cavalry and a Thessalian cavalry. The companion cavalry, one of them is a Gemma. Both of these are Thessalian or Thessalian models, but they're definitely different. Like these guys have shields and javelins, and these guys just have these short spears. So I'm making these guys companions, and I'm making these guys the actual Thessalian javelin cap. And these guys are the Agemas, which I had to drill their hands out for the spears, just like the pikemen. Okay, so I've got a lot. Now, I had more figures than this, which, I put them in bags, the excess, because I basically wanted to do an Alexandrian Macedonian army and abide by the army list. I didn't want to just have a bunch of extra models. Now, I know there's Alexandrian Expeditionary, and then there's Successors and Late Macedonians and Thaco Macedonians. It's not Thaco, it's Thraco. It's not 2-hit armor class 0 Macedonians. No, it's Thracian Macedonians, and there's also early Macedonians or whatever. But I didn't want to do those. I wanted to do the Alexandrian Macedonians. The expeditionary Macedonians allow for more units, but I think and then the successors allow for more units, and so I'm planning on getting in some elephants. I haven't ordered them yet, but I really want to get some elephants in, not only for my Carthaginians, but also for my Macedonians. And so when I get these elephants in and I start putting them together, I do believe that I'm going to probably also get in some Greek hoplites. I'm going to put them together because that's the kind of supporting elements, not only the Thracians, but there should be some Greek hoplites. And they should be like part of this army. I just don't have any Greek hoplites. I have 8. That's not enough to do a unit. So at that time, I might do a 5th phalangite pikeman unit, foot companion unit. I've got some generals here. I've got 7 generals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got 8. I got 8 generals. Okay, so I plan to put 3 on a base, 2 on a base, 2 on a base, and 1 on a base, just for reasons. And yeah, that's where we're at. I've already used the file. I filed all their bases down. I've used the pin vise. I've already drilled out all the hands so that now I can put the pikes on, and I'll be gluing pikes and riders onto horses later tonight. Also, as part of the my Greek, well, my 15 millimeter Meg armies, ancient armies updates, I did get in some medieval banners for the 100 Years' War. I got in some Blue Moon figures, some Swiss, some English knights, some French knights. So basically, I could do an English and French army by now. I think I've got enough figures to do. Well, maybe not French, but I can definitely put together an English army and maybe a Burgundian army and the start of a Swiss army. Basically, I got a little bit of everything, but it's not really. I think the only one ready to go would be the English. But I do want to get in some elephants and some Greeks to continue to finish this army, and the Meg boot camp. I'll be filming another video of that momentarily, like right after we get off the camera right now. I'm going to jump in. I've been putting it off for the last 2 or 3 days because I haven't really had a format that I wanted to do this video. But I think what I'm going to do is it's not going to be, it's because what I've been thinking about doing is doing miniatures on the table. It's not going to be miniatures on the table, moving them around, showing you the turn for this next video. Because this next video is the turn sequence, and what I'll do is, what I think I'm going to do, what I'm guaranteed going to do, is I'm going to put the turn sequence on camera, and we'll talk about the turn sequence on the camera without any figures on the table or anything like that. Now, in future videos, when we talk about combat, movement, dice rolling, and stuff like that, then I'll need figures on the table. But this one, because the turn sequence is kind of it's set in stone pretty much as part of the quick reference data sheet. You know, all I have to do is show you the quick reference data sheet and go point by point, and we can kind of explain each point. And that's what I'm going to do on the video. So I won't need to set anything up on the table. We can just do it right here on my computer. All right, so Thessalians, Companions, Agema, Generals, Thracians, Macedonian archers, Agrarian javelinmen, Balearic posing as Rhodian slingers, Cretan archers, Hypaspids, and 4 units of companions. Foot companions. All right. As we progress, I'll show you more. I'll catch you in the next one.